Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Alexander Hilly 123 here. Dead Space 3, Chapter 14. And no, your eyes aren't deceiving you. This video is really an hour and 16 minutes long. It's probably the longest chapter in the game. We've got an optional mission, and I've actually edited some shit out as well, if you can believe it. I've edited about 15-20 minutes of footage out.
Yeah, I'll be fine. You go on ahead.
I see a ground route. I'll shoot directions to your rig. We'll meet at the facility.
A few changes as well. I've lowered the game's volume, unfortunately. In the first 10 or so videos of this project, the audio of the game has been a little bit too high, and you can hear me, but not as well as you should be able to. Should be better now. I can't be arsed redoing this whole project because of it, though. Maybe I should put subtitles on the video, but I'm not going to do that. Oh, hey up. Spooky Necros. Going to see a lot of frustration, ladies and gentlemen, even if obviously you can't hear the live commentary. I'm getting frustrated with the game. We've obviously got the contact beam now, but I'm just taking hits and just moving on, because if you're watching this and you haven't watched any of the other parts of this Let's Play yet, then you'll have missed the fact that I'm not so keen on this game compared to the first two Dead Space games. The gameplay is starting to frustrate me big time here. We are assembling Rosetta, the alien, and we'll go into biology and chemistry and all these different branches of science, and we're... oh shit, it's the Twitchers. And it should be fun, but it's not. There's a lot of actual backtracking through the same areas in this chapter. It's really interesting in that regard. I'll speak about it more when we actually do it, but yeah... this is the last half-decent chapter for me. This is the last chapter that has any kind of resemblance of quality. After this chapter, we're not abseiling upwards, we're abseiling downwards as Danik's men shoot at us. There's these new massive alien enemies, which are absolutely awful. They're kind of like the new version of brutes, only shit. And yeah, from chapter 15 onwards, man, the game is just... oh, Christ, they were running out of ideas, let's just say that.
Looks like Danik has had time to regroup.
Damn it. How do we find Rosetta if she's been dead for 200 years?
Wait a minute. There. Rosetta Lab. It's here.
Perfect. Send me the coordinates. Now let's hope Danik doesn't find us before we can build this codex.
Being a YouTube content creator like myself, someone who likes to talk a lot, this game is really annoying me with the dialogue, like interrupting me all the time talking. Yeah, an hour and 15 minutes, man. Holy shit. Oh dear. But the gameplay is going to start suffering now, ladies and gentlemen. But let's just embrace it. And let's remember that you're seeing this footage, you're seeing this game, because one day, on the channel, we are going to play the remake of the first game. That's why we're doing this. Hopefully the remake's going to be amazing, and... oh dear. So as we can see, I've got a grenade launcher now, which sometimes works, as you just saw there, sometimes doesn't. New suit available at Suit Kiosk. Spoke about this in one of the prior videos. The suits in this game suck because they're aesthetic. They don't give you more armor, and thus there's a lot less satisfaction changing them. Visceral games in here, I'll never forgive you. Just having a nice cup of tea, ladies and gentlemen, in my Dead Space mug. And it's about as cold as Town Atlantis right now, 27th of November. Incredibly cold. Global cold. as we head to near Arctic conditions. Unbelievable. But ladies and gentlemen, as Isaac changes his suit, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. This is the 27th of November 2021. By the time you guys see this video though, it'll be the mid-December. The footage and the Let's Play should be complete the week before Christmas. Then it'll be Merry Christmas I should say, subscribers video, which I do every year, a couple of days before Christmas Day. And no one's going to be watching this, so I'm actually going to give away the first project of 2022. It's going to be another Let's Play, but it's a Let's Play of a game that I'm absolutely chomping at the bit to play again. It's going to be... Oh, watch this. Watch. Oh, jump cut. See that? Editing on the Alexander Hilly 123 channel. Yeah, it's going to be Vanquish. We're going to do a Vanquish Let's Play, ladies and gentlemen, in late January, after I've had a month away from YouTube. Then Hotline Miami. That'll be later in the year. Hopefully sometime next year I can get my hands on an Xbox Series X. Apparently, here in the UK at least, it got restocked yesterday on Black Friday at a few different stores, and within 5 minutes it was gone. And I mean, we're on the cusp of another motherfucking lockdown here, ladies and gentlemen. New corona variant. So, this chip shortage that's in the Series X specifically, and of course other technological devices I don't fuck about. But yeah, oh, Isaac's not happy, and never mind, because honestly, I don't think I'm going to manage to get my hands on a Series X in the next freaking year. And I'm not getting a Series S. I want to fully upgrade. I don't want a half upgrade. You know what I mean? Just watched Digital Foundry's video on some certain 360 games. Sonic Generations, Gears 3, Fallout 3 on the Series X with the new FPS boosts. All full 60 FPS.
Oh, finally.
Pretty cool, man.
And
All three
this
great games,
is
though.
an assembly station, according to the controls.
Shit.
Assemble a codex. That makes sense.
No.
Carver just standing around doing jack shit again.
We're here to assemble Rosetta. They cut her into pieces? Oh my god.
Fuck this day. They sliced her up. Why?
I don't know. But some of the pieces are already in the assembly. I think I see another piece over there.
So I actually had a little look online for how to do this puzzle.
Well, there should be a receptacle.
So the way that I do it, if you guys want to know how to do it easily, just watch what I do. Start at chapter 15.
Okay, let me see if I can feed it in.
Great. Okay, I'll see if I can route that to the assembly station. Hold on.
Thrilling gameplay.
According to the records, there are 4 more pieces. They were checked out of storage by Dr. Serrano. Well, there are 3 buildings in the facility, so if there are more pieces, they're either in one or all of them.
Most of the doors were locked down from what I could see.
Yeah, well, you're in luck. Look what I found, a security pass. You want to give it a shot?
Hey, why not?
This is probably the biggest downtime in the whole of the game, you know, when you think about it.
Great, thanks. Find out what you can
Oh,
about how
listen
assembling
to this.
Rosetta will create a codex. I'll explore the labs and recover the rest of the Rosetta slabs.
He's exploring the labs and recovering the Rosetta slabs. Ladies and gentlemen, Clark is motherfucking rhyming up in this shit. That is one of the funniest bits of dialogue in the game. Or any game. Unintentionally, of course, but that always makes me laugh.
It looks like there are 3 primary buildings in this facility. The one we're in now is biology. There's one for paleontology and one for geological studies.
Which one should I check out first?
Doesn't matter. Just be careful.
Why? You think there's something out there that wants to eat me?
That's not funny.
I know. Isaac.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've noticed the co-op door. Look at this. A mission I could never do because it's purely co-op. Oh dear. And I'm punching that door. I'm punching that door, and every Dead Space player should be punching it too. Play on your own. You are not allowed in. But look at this, the assists. I think this is the introduction of the assists so late on. And they're so underused in this game because you go so fast that gameplay-wise, they wouldn't make sense to be in this game as much. But here they are. We see quite a lot of them in the next couple of chapters. And to be fair, they pretty much obviously work exactly the same as they do in the second game.
Everywhere in here. It's blocking some of the doorways.
Is it organic? It says here there's a sterilization system that can destroy organic matter in case of a containment breach.
I'll check it out.
I hate how the guns look in this game, man. I don't know, it's just... None of the guns look good to me. Do you not agree, ladies and gentlemen? Look at them both. They just look the same, but with a different colour on them. Nothing looks unique. They all look shit, in my opinion. Speaking of shit, we're going to get attacked, I think, on the way down in this elevator, and it is not easy to know where the hell enemies are coming from. There they are. Contact beam. You got beams, son. I think there's a glitched out lurker here. Yeah, I don't know where he is right now. Can you guess where he is? There he is. You piece of shit. It's time for these puzzles that remind me of the puzzles in Resident Evil 3.
Lift disabled.
Press the damn buttons. Oh, pardon. And we're going to get attacked as well here, but guess what? I'm out. Scooby-Doo Fisherman. The other guy never appears for some reason.
Sequence.
I don't know what it is, but the whole of today, I've been sitting on my bed a lot, chilling. It's a Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. Why the hell not? And my left foot, I can feel like a vibration in it. It's weird. Not in pain or anything. Yeah, there's like a vibration in it. What the hell's going on? My left foot. Is this that kind of walkway? I think we're coming up to like this walkway, which is pretty unnerving. It's a real cool location. I like the look of this. Look at this. This is cool. Unfortunately, there's millions of enemies. And I think this goes pretty badly as well. Why are my TK upgrades not working? Wow. Only this game could make a frickin' grenade launcher, rocket launcher feel shit. What the actual hell, ladies and gentlemen? It just does not feel satisfying.
Testing. Testing.
Elton, is that you?
Hello, Isaac. I know you're out there, crawling around. You probably think I'm a jealous crusader. I'm mindlessly following the wind.
Oh, look at that. The little bot carries that around.
Easy conclusion to draw, and I don't fault you for it, but you may be
Physics.
that I'm a man of science.
Oh.
A man of fact and reason, cause and effect. And soon, you'll understand that I'm right. About everything.
Danik's still standing stronger than he's ever been. Let's see what's in this talk room. He's feeling like a true survivor and feeling like a little kid, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Explosive module means jack shit because I've got my grenade launcher, rocket launcher, whatever. Probably said this in one of the earlier parts, but even the talk rooms aren't as good as the power node rooms. In Dead Space 1, I don't think I go in any of the power node rooms because I just don't need to. This is the thing that people don't realise, and you only might realise this if you played the games as much as me, but the first game, it's a shame, and it is an incredible video game, but it could have done with an extra difficulty in my opinion. Because it's a little bit too easy. Oh my Christ, this room. This room is just... This is the room that I got stuck on when I played Pure Survival. And it took me a year. Not a year, like, continuously dying on the game. But I just went... I stopped playing the game for a year, rage quit, played other things, got on with my life, and then came back and then did it. Because look, I'm peppering these motherfuckers. This clip is massive, but I'm running out of ammo here. And I have to start running. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Pause rage as well. Oh, goodness gracious me, ladies and gentlemen. Get stomped on. Christ almighty, what a clusterfuck, man. Yeah, you see that? I commit to the reload and then I'm like, you know what? Nah, I'm not having it. I'm not bloody having it. And look at that, I can't reload fast enough. I can't reload fast enough, man. And then you get all this loot back in Dead Space 3 and it means nothing. It feels so hollow. And I don't understand how these people who love this game can feel any different. It feels hollow. Kill a million enemies, get the somatic gel, the scrap metal back, be able to craft millions of ammo again, and health, it loses its meaning. Sorry to be so down on this game, but that's the way it is. Sorry to say that. Upset the autistic ADHD Dead Space 3 fanbase. Look, if you've not been on the subreddit, you won't understand.
Dr. Earl Serrano, status update.
But we've got a puzzle here, which
All markers contain no one
is
is entirely sure what they
okay.
mean, but they exist as a distinct
As you can see,
the markers creators.
you want to have them all vertical, but I edit it out this because it takes me a minute or two longer than I wanted to. I usually kept it in, but... Oh yeah, I am going to edit it out eventually. It'll come in any second, I think. There you go. I'm on the right track, but I think I messed it up again, and I just think, whatever. This is the longest chapter in the game. We'll edit this. obvious to say, but still wondering what they're going to do with a remake, and very excited about it. Thinking next October's going to be a bit soon, I think.
I found another piece of Rosetta. I'm sending it your way.
Which piece is it?
It's hard to tell from the cross-section, but it doesn't look like anything I recognize.
Okay, I'll get it prepped when it arrives.
What about Callisto Protocol as well, ladies and gentlemen? When is that going to drop? And how closely are they going to release together? Now, I'm guessing I'm going to have a look in my inventory here.
Barracks of the 163rd. I bet they have
Yeah,
access
okay.
to some pretty cool toys. I'm gonna take a look around.
Cool story, Clark.
Christ. Somebody got chop happy. There are severed heads everywhere.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
The bodies are still here, so is their stash of weapons. This is too good to pass up.
All those severed heads, it's like a freaking Slayer album, ladies and gentlemen. Christ Illusion. That's a pretty good album. That's my favourite Slayer album post the classic 80s, 90s stuff. There's loads of like decapitized heads on the front cover, and it's all sorts of crazy shit going on. So disturbing, man. This is so annoying, this part. I think this little head thing, it keeps crawling around, and I just give up on it. It's still not dead. Oh my god. Look, I'm not missing that shot. Why is he not dying? There's the pause rage, I mean... Look at that. You've got to be taking the piss, Alexander Haley 123. I'm just using the rocket launcher though because I'm getting so angry. Oh, this game's gameplay, man. You gotta laugh. But I think, ladies and gentlemen, in this room is where the peng is. Dead Space fans, you'll know all about peng. But I don't pick it up because I can't manage it and I don't want to die to this thing. I think it's behind that crusher, whatever you want to call it. Oh, shit. Oh yes, you better believe he's getting a bit of extra damage. But there's still one alive. Dealing extra damage. You can see it there, peng. But I don't want to get killed by this thing. So I try and kinesis it and then I just give up because... You know, I don't know what you actually sell the peng for. But yeah, it won't let me pick it up, whatever. Dead Space 1 and 2, it's 10,000 credits, but I'm not quite sure in this game. Get shat on. Yeah, going to be recording chapters 15 and 16 tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, Sunday the 28th of November. By the middle of next week, I really want this project all narrated on. You wanted stomping? Here you go. Dealing extra damage. Oh, hey up! Someone spawned. From the rear, Lord Harris style. Lord Harris avoiding the puddle. But yeah, I was hoping to advertise this on that Dead Space glitch video, that I uploaded in November 2019, and it's got taken off the YouTube homepage now. So instead of like 400 or 500 views a day on it, I'm getting like, I don't know, between 40 and 60, I guess. So that sucks. Oh, where the hell did he come from? I thought I was dead here, 'cause look at this. I'm mashing A, but I can't even see myself. Welcome to this game. Couldn't even see myself. Dropping in. Have a leg. I did mention, ladies and gentlemen, in one of the previous videos that a lot of the TK shots that I tried to kill the enemies with, in the last 6 or 7 chapters of the game, they just all miss. Inexplicably. There's a jump cut. There's the mines. That mechanic was in Dead Space 2. I actually really like the noise in this game when they explode. I can't put my finger on why, I just like that explosion noise better than the explosion noise. Here we go, you'll hear it again now. It's actually less explosive than it was in Dead Space 2. If you listen to it. But here's our loot.
These guys are ready to take on an entire army.
Isaac, please tell me you're getting out of there now.
Yeah. I'll see if I can find my way back up.
Rail accelerator. Can't remember what that's for, ladies and gentlemen. Showstopper. Heavy elite frame. All the good shit. Oh, how did that miss? Come on. You've got to laugh by now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Let's open the door for this guy. Bit of cheeky tungsten. And I'm getting close to the halfway point of this video. Oh, this is grueling, man. Absolutely grueling. I can't remember how long this game took me to complete. Obviously, I did all the side missions. I was playing on hard difficulty. Honestly, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if I was playing this on impossible, I might have died 1 or 2 extra times, but ultimately, it wouldn't have made that much of a difference. But yeah, I think it took me maybe 9-10 hours. And then I've narrated over that 9-10 hours, so double it, obviously. So this project has taken me well over 20 hours. Over 20 hours talking about Dead Space 3. Holy shit. More of them? These head crabs, man, so annoying. Don't you think, Mr. Freeman? Half-Life 3 confirmed. 3028. But that's the optional mission done. Now we are going to continue on with the main campaign.
A little trivia, Isaac, to put things in perspective. Fact. The original marker, the black marker found on Earth, predates the rise of mankind. Are you listening to this? Fact. The marker exerts a field of influence that guides and grows biological organisms, evolving them over time towards some greater purpose. You see where this is going?
No? I really don't, Elton. Oh yeah, I remember, yeah, there's a bit of pause race. That is really hard to avoid, that. You don't really get any time to avoid that fire, and you can't really tell that it's going to damage you. It's not obvious, it's so dumb. What the hell? Jump cut. Gotta say, these locations and these different science labs, I think they're aesthetically some of the best in the game. I don't think the gameplay is anything to write home about, of course, and other aspects of the game, but the way these labs look, they're pretty cool, man. I must admit. Here we go. What are these pieces of shit? Nope. Explosive. The rocket launcher just worked. Okay, and we're done.
It appears that all the specimens share some common features that are quite surprising.
Such bad enemies, man. I just can't stop talking about it bad there. Dear Lord. The gameplay in the second half of the game is so much worse than the gameplay in the first half of the game.
I now believe this planet was once a vast liquid ocean, and that a single sudden event caused a flash freeze.
Earl Serrano.
Okay, Ellie.
My name is Earl Serrano.
Isaac, these slices, are you sure this is Rosetta?
Only one way to find out. Let's keep going.
You think Rosetta's stoned? Alrighty then. That's gotta be the craziest Tool song, man. There's a pregnant, and I'm not having it. I'm not bloody having it. I'm sick of it. Get shat on, a lot of you. How the hell does that miss? And then the pregnant just stands there. Oh, nice. That was totally luck, but whatever. Claw just disappeared.
Clark is down there somewhere. Keep scanning.
Oh yeah, here's a new, wonderful and really fun mechanic.
Danik's gunships are patrolling the area.
Oh God, don't let them see you.
A new mechanic based around Danik. Yeah, I'm rhyming. His gunship will be patrolling the area. Happens about 2 or 3 separate times. If the spotlight sees you, they'll shoot at you. There's nothing you can do. Don't get seen by it. It's not fun. It's not a good mechanic. The end. YouTube's greatest walkthrough.
Moving on to next sector.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Twitchers have arrived, and I'm trying to think Yeah, I think they're scattered out now throughout the rest of the game. There's quite a few in this chapter and the next. And the Twitchers were annoying in the first game, so you better damn well believe they're going to be very annoying in this game. Way too fast for their own good, but of course, to be fair, that is the whole point of these motherfuckers. I love the fact that the flashlights are still on as well. But wasn't it in the case in the first game that these guys were miners? That's why they've got the flashlights on. Are there mines around here in this planet? Oh. Okay, so my microphone just stopped working again. I hope you guys can hear me right now. Spoken about this problem before during this playthrough. It's only just started to happen. The Movavi movie editor that I use, I paid for this. It was about 30 quid about 4 or 5 years ago I paid for it. 4 years ago, I think. And now it's like well out of date and they're trying to get me to buy a new version, and it's like, I don't want to, quite simply. I can't be bothered illegally getting one online for free. But at the same time, I don't really want to spend big bucks on like a Sony... What is it, Sony Vegas? Is that still the best? It was about 5-10 years ago, but I don't know if it is now. At the end of the day, it's pretty bare bones what I use this shit for. And it's not often I do these kind of projects anyway. But why this is happening with my microphone, I don't know. I just have to click start recording again. And it's not my mouse like going to sleep, because that's what I initially thought. I keep moving my mouse on my laptop. I don't know, man. Anyway, this is an interesting room. A lot of Scooby-Doo fishermen, guys, if you like Scooby-Doo. A Guardian. Holy shit, look at this motherfucker. And I think... Is he a pain in the ass? Yes, he is. Those guys are so much harder in the first game. Oh my god. One of the most fun things, watching someone play the first game for the first time. So, you know, they get on with the Guardians, everyone gets decapitated by them the first time, of course. Welcome to the contact beam, gentlemen. Get shat on. This guy, look at that. Now, someone tell me what's going on here. That guy didn't die after a contact beam hit and then 2 TK shots. Say what?
Heads up, Ellie.
Ah, I see it.
Look at this. I never realised that you could see the sky from there. Look at that. That is so cool. I was checking it out. I was thinking, holy shit, I never looked up in that room. That actually looks really cool. Alright, where are we off to now? One more to go. But ladies and gentlemen, after this chapter, chapter 15 onwards, like I said, the game gets a lot worse in my opinion, but also, you know how annoying the abseiling upwards was? How about we go in the opposite direction and we go downwards, because that's incoming. We're going to be going down the cliffs as fast as we can. Fuck the co-op mission. It pops up, and I give it some more punishment, dealing extra damage. But yeah, when you're going down the cliffs, going down the walls, you just stasising things, shooting them out of the way. Just get out of my freaking face. It is horrible. It is not fun. It's so bad. And you just think to yourself, what is this game becoming? Like, what is this? This is not Dead Space. Fucking awful, man.
One mind, one body.
Get blasted, fool. He just went full Kurt Cobain. Full zoom scope. Have you used the full zoom scope on the Seeker rifle before? Apparently it increases the damage, so the game says. I mean, the Seeker rifle is already pretty damn powerful, but... yeah, I've used it before. But I don't like not being able to see around me when I've got the full zoom scope. But this is one of the worst fights in the game. Holy shit, I mentioned it earlier when the Stalkers are introduced. If you go too far back, nothing will spawn. But if you go forward, everything's going to knock you over. And I get knocked over because I'm impatient and I'm getting sick of this stupid fucking game. So, here we have it. This is a clusterfuck. I don't think they play tested this fight, but I know it goes pretty badly. But let's have a laugh at it together, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's alright until the humans arrive. Oh, what a shot that was. But I don't think he died. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, I tell a lie, ladies and gentlemen. Seemingly, we come back to this area later on. When there oh, there you go. What the hell's this? That might be another optional mission for later on. I know there's another fight there later. Might be in chapter 15 or 16. Listen to the music, by the way. This is new music for the game. Oh, Christ almighty. This is another area which is horrendous. Look at me, and I'm anticipating it. I know there's a stalker that will always spawn behind you here. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay. Across the invisible line. Hello? Is it Clark you're looking for? Nice. Fucking hell, this is loud. Oh. Hoo, 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 hoo. Ho, ho. That grenade launcher shot didn't kill either of them. What the hell? And then he survives a TK shot? What? Oh my god. But ladies and gentlemen, you could be forgiven for thinking that's the worst encounter this chapter has to offer. But it isn't. Because upcoming, in the next 10-15 minutes or so, I don't think it's immediately. Yeah, upcoming in the next 10-15 minutes, is one of the worst parts. Not only in Dead Space history, but in video game history.
Markers, duplicates made in the image of the original. They are as much a part of us as the planet that birthed us. Perhaps even more so. We must all act our part in the natural evolution of the universe, Isaac. Something you seem rather reluctant to accept.
Oh my lord, there's another 30 minutes I've got to narrate this video. The next two videos, chapters 15 and 16 respectively, I think are about 10 minutes long and 17 minutes long, so some perspective there on how freaking long this chapter is, man. Another tungsten room. And another side optional mission, you kidding me? Yeah, it's that room that I just saw. Bit of hot death. Speaking of hot death, I had a chicken balti, ladies and gentlemen, for my favourite Indian takeaway last week. And it's the first time from that particular place that I've had a balti. And you know what? It was bloody nice. I can't remember having a balti before. It's one that I always forget about, but to be honest with you, kind of looks like diarrhea on a plate, but it was freaking tasty. Right, so it's to the optional mission we go, I think. Giving you guys the the extra content you desire. But yeah, I mentioned it before, there's a lot of backtracking in this chapter, and now you can see it, can't you? I actually think in terms of the backtracking and the level design, this is actually one of the most interesting chapters in the game. It's just a shame that the game's gameplay isn't anywhere near as good as it is in the first two games, because this is actually quite an interesting chapter, I think. In terms of, you know, assembling Rosetta and the backtracking and all that shit. And like I said, some of the locales. And obviously when we got to Togalantis, it was daytime, and now it's becoming nighttime. I don't know what the cycle of time is on this planet, like the day cycle, but yeah. You know the worst part about this, like when I do this video, when it finishes, it's an hour and a half. It's going to be about 3 or 4 gigabytes long. Oh, I should say big. It's going to take ages to process onto my computer. And then when it uploads to YouTube, oh my god. This one's going to possibly take a couple of hours, man. It really is. Here we have it, another cool location. Who doesn't love a nice, long, narrow hallway, ladies and gentlemen? Scooby-Doo fishermen. Now tanking contact beams and rocket launchers. How about that? That went right through him. How did that miss? Oh, this game, man, honestly. Can't quite remember what happens in this particular optional mission. I'm going to guess there's one more optional mission. I think there's one in Chapter 17 where you're in Zero G. Explosive. Killing exploders with contact beams. Don't know why, but that makes me laugh. I guess you could say there that I was shedding some light on the situation. Finished drinking my tea, but I've still got my water. Explosive! Oh my lord. I'm sorry, but I can't stop talking about it. If you have a grenade or a rocket launcher in the game, it should be dealing instant death to these enemies. I don't understand why they're tanking rockets and grenades, man. It just makes no sense. Oh, man. Fucking hell. Oh, my lord. Oh, God. You know, when you play a game, I mean, you might watch your footage back if you do what I do, you know, as a content creator, or you're replaying a game that you like, but there's certain parts that you don't like. I think that articulates it better. There's certain rooms you go into and it's like, holy shit. I remember this room. And not in a good way. This is one of them. And it goes pretty badly. For good reason. It's a piece of shit. And did you just see that? Did you just see that, ladies and gentlemen? What was that about? Oh my god, it's a Twitcher. He didn't blow up to the orange ball sack. He's standing on the barrels. He's coming off from the barrels. Enemies are tanking multiple grenades. Dead Space 3 is gonna Dead Space 3, ladies and gentlemen. God. So bad, it's unbelievable. I think I mentioned it earlier, but just in case I didn't, or just in case, you know, someone watches this part but didn't watch the part where I mentioned this earlier, because I think I've mentioned it once perhaps in this playthrough, but you know, this and Resi 6 came out around about the exact same time. If I could choose one of these, or one of the games to play and never play the other again, I would choose this over Resi 6. I think it's a better game, to be honest. Resi 6 is just like, what were Capcom thinking? I actually saw a video, I think it was on WatchMojo.com. You probably heard of WatchMojo. They do gaming content, you know, countdowns, and a lot of other kind of countdowns, similar kinds of entertainment, for example, music and film, etc. But they had a top 10 kind of what they call it, where they produce, you know, the producers like build up hype for the game, and there's a word for it, but it's late at night, it's nearly midnight, I'm tired. But the promotion, I guess, yeah, the promotion, like the worst games promoted, like what they did for Resi 6 at a butcher's in London. They like set up this fake stall called Wesker and Sons or something, and at this fake butcher's there were loads of real genuine meat there of different kinds, but they'd also put fake human meat there as well. Like there was a human hand. Oh god. Piss off, I'm telling a story. Yeah, there was a human hand and like eyeballs and other such disgusting stuff. It's like, that is basically Capcom 2012. What were that company thinking 10 years ago, ladies and gentlemen? So bad. Absolutely disgraceful. Obviously we're playing Dead Space here, but it's going to be interesting, you know, where the Resi series goes from now. I'm actually currently watching one of my favourite smaller Let's Players on YouTube, a guy called Burning Dogface. Bizarre name, but check him out, Canadian fella, played lots of different games. Recently watched him play Max Payne 1 for the first time. Very engrossing, a slower pace than your usual screaming YouTubers and Let's Players, wherever you find them. And he's currently playing Resident Evil Revelations 2. And you know what? I think Revelations 2 is the best Resident Evil game after Resident Evil 4. Oh yeah. You're getting shot on. But out comes the Scooby-Doo fisherman. Yeah, so what I'm saying here is I quite like a Revelations 3 personally. Third person Resi game. Revelations 1 is meh, completely meh. Revelations 2 is a lot better. But I'm not going to give cover your ears if you don't want to know what happens at the end of Resident Evil Village, because I'm going to be talking about it for the next 30 seconds. You have been warned. But they kind of led on at the end of Resi 8 that they're going to continue the story into Resi 9, and it'd be first person, and you're going to obviously play as Ethan's daughter. I hope that doesn't happen. I think Capcom are just putting the feeders out there, just seeing what people think. And I've heard rumours that there's going to be a Resi 8 DLC, and I thought Resi 8 was a lot better than Resi 7. A lot of people out there on the internet, different opinions, man. It's an interesting one. It really has divided opinion. I don't think it's a masterpiece by any stretch of the imagination, but I think the world and level design was a lot better. I think the weapons felt better. I think the gameplay was better. I think the level design was more varied. I think the story was better. But you know, you can't go a week these days without these Silent Hill rumours just coming up again, man. But Konami are just so useless. It's so funny. Ooh. No tungsten bar. Torque bar, I should say. Hey, what am I doing here? I want to go back to the bench for some reason. Oh, right, I want to craft a... Oh my god, I'm going to backtrack. I should have cut this out. Oh, god. You know what? We're near the end of this video. Is there anybody listening to the insane ramblings of this 32-year-old balding man? I don't know. I just don't know. Like Pink Floyd once said, is there anybody out there? But I've just made a tungsten torque bar for all it's worth, which isn't going to be worth much because the rooms are shit. Back to the objective we go. And ladies and gentlemen, I've got to tell you guys that I'm starting to suffer from a bit of heartburn. I had a chicken stir fry for tea. One of my favourite dishes. Bean sprouts, carrots, no broccoli in this one, but mushrooms, peppers, hoisin sauce, ladies and gentlemen, Tubman hoisin. Absolutely glorious. But yeah. Give me bloody heartburn. Then again, I have had a Coca-Cola tonight. You know, because it's Saturday and treat myself, you know. Just deleting some emails. Whilst we go through this obnoxiously long elevator ride. Alright, just over 10 minutes to go. And I'll let you guys in on a little secret. No, it's not about my heartburn. Look at that. Remember what I said in Chapter 1 right at the start of the Let's Play? As if anybody's going to remember me saying this. Upgrading your TK in this game is a joke. Because as you've just seen, that guy just tanked 2 TK shots after initially being shot with a gun. So, like, how many shots is it going to take if I don't upgrade it? About 10? Oh, God, it beggars belief, this game. Yeah, but I'll let you guys in a little secret. The second death of the game is incoming. But not in this room. But it is, yet again, one of these areas where you've got to hold out and kill 1,000,000 enemies to proceed. Hit the elevator switch. There's a vent there, but I don't give a fuck. Stasis nothing. Explosive. creatures. Yeah. I don't know what that Scooby-Doo fisherman guy were doing there. Oh. Oh, well, that received a pause rage, but to be honest with you, you won't hear me say this too often in this game, but that was actually my fault. Yeah, just keep on tanking 100 million shots, dude. Okay, now look at this game's gameplay. Is it over? No, it isn't. It should be, but it isn't. 2 TK shots, he's still not dead. I'm force gunning nothing. Brilliant. Not yet, Snake. It's not over yet. Oh, Christ almighty. AD, HD, ooh, AD, ooh, HD. What were they thinking? What were they thinking, guys, honestly? But you know, there's a precision tip for a potential seeker rifle and other such things. Conic dispersal, who gives a fuck? But yeah, maybe one day I will do a Metal Gear Solid Let's Play. I mean, it's one of my top 10 games of all time. Absolutely shit at the game, right? But just commentating over the game and just... it'd be a pleasure to do that because there's so many parts of that game where I'm like, this part's just masterful. This part, the audio's amazing. The dialogue's incredible here. And I would genuinely have to take a backseat to respect the game as well. And all that kind of shit. That would be a pretty cool project to do. I don't know where I've heard this, but within the last year I've heard, obviously, there's been slight rumours about a remake. But also a remake of the third Metal Gear Solid, which I've only played once a few years ago, and I can see why people loved it. It was a big culture shock for me. I don't know if culture is the right term there, but playing the first 2 games with... oh, fuck. Christ, I'm trying to talk, you dickheads. Oh! Guys! I've made a bloody Seeker rifle! We're rocking out with a Seeker rifle, guys. I don't know why. But I've got rid of the contact beam for the Seeker rifle. So if you're actually one of the people who's here for Dead Space 3 talk and not Metal Gear Solid Remake talk, then rejoice, motherfuckers. Number of shots on the stasis. Going to be upgraded. The kinesis damage, for what it's worth, has also been maxed out, apparently. Yeah, right. Yeah, Seeker rifle. But yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3, I could see on my first playthrough why people loved it. I thought the boss fights were mainly very interesting. But, can't pick whatever that is up, by the way. Look at it. Weird, glitched out. Looks like it's a conducer and a... sorry, a transducer and a stasis pack. But But yeah, I don't want the third game to be remade, man. That's not necessary. I'm also terrified of the remake of the first game, but I don't know if it's been in my dreams or something, but I'm sure I keep remembering something at State of Play next month in December is... I mean, Christ, by the time this uploads, it will be mid-December. But it could get announced next month. If you remember the State of Play Death Stranding Director's Cut trailer, which is obviously a complete joke, as if that game needed a Director's Cut, but I'll tell you in a second why Director's Cuts are happening a lot more now. But yeah, there was a part where Norman Reedus is getting in a box, and there's vents and guards patrolling, and it's just like, yeah, this is preempting it, this. I think it's going to happen, personally. But yeah, I am wanting to play Ghost of Tsushima. It's a game that I'm going to end up getting digitally. I wanted to buy it, and then realised that I've not looked... Oh, fucking Jesus. Well, I had a problem with the microphone again, guys. It stopped working. So I just had to click start recording again, but I'm back. Where was I up to? Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. Now, I've not looked properly. I had a quick look on PlayStation Store on the website, PSN Store. But I've not had a look on the actual PS4 itself. But Ghost of Tsushima was coming down in price, right? It's about 1.5 years old. Now, all I can see is the frickin' Director's Cut, which is a lot more expensive, and I can't see the original version of the game. Now, I haven't played the game, so I'm going to be a presumptuous piece of shit here and say that there isn't that much in regards to the Director's Cut. Maybe I'm wrong, but you can't forgive me for being so cynical, can you? 2021 video gaming, ladies and gentlemen. But no, I don't want to have to pay the premium for the bloody Director's Cut. So this is why Director's Cuts are happening more now. It's not because there's a lot of incredible content that you missed out on the original game. It's a way to keep the price higher for longer. These guys have got 500 IQ. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just realised something. I think I have accidentally deleted the end of this chapter.
Isaac, you're not getting out of there alive.
Shut up, Danik!
Me and Clark agree on something. Shut up, Elton. But yeah, the end of this chapter, I think I've edited it out accidentally. And you know what? I don't care. Oh, God. There's a fight, right? Where human enemies are shooting down at you with rocket launchers. And there's 1 million twitchers and enhanced slashers. I'm not even joking. There's 1 million. It's a fact. Don't tell me it's not. And I'm pretty sure that I've accidentally...
We know this is even gonna work. Did you find out
Unless it's in the next chapter and I didn't realise. It might be in chapter 15. Fuck it, I don't care.
In the codex. It's like they lifted the codes of the machine right out of her brain.
Well, that sounds familiar. At least they didn't poke their eye out. I'll be there soon.
Step 4. Yeah, I think it's in chapter 15, actually. Chapter 14 ends where you're starting to assemble Rosetta. Yeah, okay. Phew, don't worry, guys. We're still going to see the worst part of the game.
Isaac, one final
Look at this. They left the chuckle in. Look. Watch, it happens again. Watch. This is so the voice actor knows what to say. He knows when to laugh. Watch.
These long dead researchers or you, humanity would have painlessly transcended to our ultimate end, our predestined rebirth. Now, what purpose does all this conversation...
I think he does it again. Look, chuckle again.
The next time we
AAA video games.
I shoot you in the
chuckle.
Initiating decontamination. Please hold still.
See ya.